No, that's not consistent with the train station cameras.
You'd think one of them would pop up.
Shouldn't you be out there tracking down whoever tried to hack into us?
As soon as I know something, so will you.
God, my eyes want to retreat into my skull.
I don't even know where to start with theorizing percentages.
I've run DNA checks through all the outlets.
I'd love to get a look at the bomb site myself, but no dice.
The Prime Minister has cancelled all public appearances for the rest of the week.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
Maybe it's a cliche that in order to catch a criminal you have to think like one.
But it's most likely eyewitnesses.
This is bad.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
Do the Jinn still believe what Sim told them, or don't they?
We need to know.
Run DNA checks through all the alphabet
Things got pretty hairy inside.
Somewhere in this city, there's a mob-owned casino in the sewer. I've heard everything.
is no connection. Is that fucked up?
Guys might as well be ghosts.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
We're designed to get maximum spread.
Deep down, they all want to You think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere?
I just wish someone would nut up and take the blame.
Look, I'm sorry. We're all in strung-out shape.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
I would have thought you'd had your fill of these guys since Dubai, Jensen. The Jinn,
I don't
a
even
group
know
of
where to
smugglers
start
led
with
by twin
theorizing
brothers
percentages.
Salar and Wasim
Right now, I
Alam.
think my blood is
Their
about
exact
to
base of
these guys
operations
might
is
as well be
unknown,
ghosts.
but it's most likely in Muscat,
There's
Oman.
something here, I'll find
The
it.
brothers Alam have been in operation
Run
since
DNA
2020
checks for all
and
the
have greatly
outfits.
expanded their operations since then.
Including mercenaries,
It'd be easier if someone
It's
would
not
just
like I
step
support
up
him.
and do it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
It'd be easier if someone would just step
How
up
many?
and do it.
We're busy here. Tracking those weapons you let get away.
The Jinn's still looking
How many?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access denied.
They've been everywhere too. These are your chances to lose.
You think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere?
It'd be easier if
I don't
someone
even
would
know
just
where
step
to
up
start
and
with
do it.
theorizing percentages.
If there's something here,
Somewhere
I'll
in
find
this
it.
city there's a mob on.
I highly doubt whoever did this bothered to stick around.
This is so weird.
Preemptive action will be
initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Adam, how's it going? Any trouble with the plant?
Patience, Alex. Trying to find the best way to access the motherboard without pulling my cover.
Sorry, man. Message received.
DNA check.
Agent Jensen!
Is there something I can help you with, Agent?
I hear you're on point looking into the gold mask mercs that hit us in Dubai. Any leads yet?
Christ, I know I'm good, Jensen, but I've only been on it for 5 minutes.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes, McCready. You checked with the ME yet? Get anything off the bodies we recovered?
Leftovers are on ice at the Oman substation. I've been told they were scrubbed clean as summer whites. No prints, no dental, no nothing.
So in other words, it's no steps forward and 2 steps back.
For now. That's why it's a good thing you disabled the Jinn's comms booster in Dubai. Singh's cover with the Jinn is still intact. I'm hoping once he's back in Basra, he can use his network to dig around. Maybe these gold mask jokers will ping locally. Probably another fucking jihad looking to make some noise.
I don't know. I'm not so sure we should be looking for these guys in the desert.
Ah, is that so? You have some new information you feel like sharing?
Come on, McCready. These guys were augmented with military-grade hardware. Body augmentation goes against Muslim beliefs. They weren't jihadists. We're dealing with something new here.
I can see where you're going with this, Jensen, and I'm asking you right now to back off it. It's not your case.
Come on, McCready. We're not a couple of beat cops filling a monthly quota here. This isn't about whose collar it is. It's about getting the people responsible. Full stop.
Look, I get what you're saying, but I'm working a $5 investigation on 50 cents worth of shit. I've got speculation to spare, mate. Listen, I know I come off strong. I've got 3 ex-wives that'll back that up. But that's just how I'm built. Putting on a show for the new guys isn't gonna change what's underneath.
I can appreciate that kind of honesty.
Look, if you weren't a competent agent, you wouldn't be here having this conversation with me.
But...
Fact remains, that chopper got away. With all your bells and whistles, I expected a lot more from you.
You think my augmentations make me infallible?
You were supposed to be better than us, yeah? Future soldier and all that. I mean, isn't that your function, or whatever?
My function, McCready, is the same as yours. To fight against the chaos that's taken over the world. To protect innocent lives.
Look, I've been on enough ops to know that they're almost always fucked from birth, so I'm gonna cut you some slack this time. But you need to let me and my team handle the gold mask investigation, yeah?
That's fair enough.
So we're good?
How the hell did you get such a sunny disposition anyway, McCready?
Knowing about me is not gonna make us friends, Jensen. But I'll humor you. Fine. I joined regular army straight out of secondary school, made UKSF at 25 and was recruited into the SRR 4 years later.
Special Reconnaissance Regiment. That's an elite unit.
Oh yeah, it was very glamorous. All champagne and blowjobs.
So what happened?
After 12 years hunting terrorist shitbirds across every desert on the face of the earth, I found there was no fucking end to the evil this world churned out. I couldn't see the point in what we were doing anymore. So I quit.
So what brought you back to the life?
I suppose it was purpose. A tool without a job to do can only grow rust. So here I am, back in it, serving my purpose. As a tool yourself, mate, you should understand that, yeah?
Yeah. But tell me, why do you think the bodies from Dubai were sent to Oman?
Fuck knows. Rumor is that Oman was pissed that we got the green light for the gig in the first place. Can't blame them, really.
You don't think it's strange we got the call over them?
I stopped questioning the logic of the big noise a long time ago. What I'm told is we were the only team ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
So then you know what I know. That everything?
We're good.
These guys might as well be ghosts. It is Jensen, yes?
In yet another augmented tech.
I guess the transit authority isn't in as much of a hurry as you
This is so weird. Flight 451 were killed. When an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder
I've run DNA
suggest
checks
the
through all the
man
Alphabet
had been
agencies.
suffering
Nothing.
flashbacks to the Og incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
This is so First the Dubai mission, and now the train station. If it is Jensen,
What I hear, the explosives were designed to get maximum spread.
Dr. Aben, outside call cleared. Urgent. Agent Oil report to Agent Creed. Fully urgent. Katarina Norman to Agent Creed's office. Agent Oil report to Agent Creed.
These guys might as well.
What I need you to do is listen to me.
This is so weird.
This is the last cassette.
Better software in the end. Satellite offices are always too busy.
So, you've decided you need some practice, huh? You know the best tip my training officer ever gave me? Reload your weapon before it's empty. Saves time. If you zoom in using iron sight, you'll acquire targets faster. Try it. You'll see the difference. Of course, you know a headshot is the fastest way to take down a target. But watch out for helmets. They'll slow you down. Okay, if your target is wearing armor, you'll do less damage per round. It takes to get through? Let's try armor piercing this time. Remember that, Agent. The right tool for the right situation. Could save your life. Now, let's take a look at the technical targets. These are tougher to disable using regular ammo. They tell me shooting security devices isn't usually the best way to go. You should try to disable them. Once you've disabled a security device, your armor-piercing rounds will take it out more easily. You should always have at least one backup weapon, so you can improvise, adapt, overcome any situation. Hoorah! Seems like you're warmed up now. Let's go over some of the other aspects of your weapons. I like how silencers reduce sound, but the trade-off is less stopping power, less damage per hit. See how much extra ammo you need because of the silencer? Back to normal. But if you need to be quiet, Adam, the silencer's the way to go. Just remember the decreased damage. You know there are several other types of attachments you can use to upgrade your weapons. Keep your eyes open for them. Again, reloading your weapon before it's empty saves time. Pistol in full auto will take down targets fast, but it'll burn through your ammo. That's your refresher, but I'm sure you already knew all that stuff, Adam. Feel free to come back anytime.
Hey, Adam. Hey Adam, hang on a sec. Filling out supply request forms for McCready and his boys is tedious as hell, but I don't want to give him another reason to say no.
Say no to what?
Are you kidding me? Right now, you're the only active augmented agent we have. I'm hoping to change that, been asking him every week practically, but so far, permission denied.
Really? He give you a reason?
Says my stress levels are too high. Told me I should sign up for meditation classes and drag Chang in with me so he'd chill out and stop changing security codes all the time. It sucks because I really wanted to find out who those crashers in Dubai were.
You were saying your stress levels were affecting your chances of becoming a field agent. Why is that?
I have a rare resistance to neuropazine. I need more than the average person, especially in stressful situations. They say I'd be too expensive, so it's not just discrimination. That would be easier to deal with. It's a combination of things.
Well, that combination of things is pretty bad in Prague, and getting worse.
I know, but Interpol was the only agency who would give me a chance, and this is where I was assigned. I have no problem with that. I'll take whatever they throw at me.
Good.
It took me months of rehabilitation, getting used to the new arm, learning how to shoot again, learning how to tie my own boots. But I did it, and I'm better than I was before. I want to help, and I can. My place is out there in the field where I can make a difference. You know that. And if you can do it, so can I.
Don't give up, Arya. Semper Fi.
Hoorah.
I still can't believe Miller gave the gold mask case to McCready.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. You were there too. You're probably as pissed about those guys getting the drop on the team in Dubai as McCready is. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there. Agent Singh might have been killed.
After the bombing, when Chang changed all the locks and codes, was he under orders? Was there a credible threat to our location?
Maybe, but I don't think so. You know how he gets. Still, he wasn't the only one overreacting this time. A lot of people have been here for over 36 hours, and the state police have not exactly been cooperative.
I can imagine.
It took several hours before we got the security footage from the train station and surrounding streets. It's like they don't trust Interpol. It's weird. I can almost understand Chang's paranoia.
Well, Chang doesn't trust anyone, especially anyone in law enforcement.
Well, if you thought he was high-strung before, the attack only made him more manic. He's making connections no one else sees, and some that may not be there.
Explosions tend to damage things like sensitive electronic equipment.
Right? Try telling him that.
Well, I better let you get back to work.
Yeah, sure. Talk to you later.
There isn't much here to go on.
It's gonna take them a while to...
In the last 2 days, web traffic and Prague. Some people are bored by reconnaissance footage, but I love it.
Things got pretty hairy in Dubai. Still believe what seems so good, or don't they? We need to know. Things got pretty hairy in Dubai.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access denied.
I think one of them will pop up and somebody else might.
Look, I'm going as fast as I can.
Agent Jensen!
Websites and radio stations continue to praise.
You think one of them
I'm
would
scheduled
pop
to
up?
return from the dead.
Is it or is it not a probable
The
target?
collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, packed combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Icon.
I don't even know where to start with theorizing percentages.
Our portable data solution has massive storage capacity, flexible streams, and over 1,000 other unique and patented features. Area. Up in stress.
Nothing.
Cracked in New York, and a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507.
Not up and take it away.
This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed documentation. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation.
Oh, hello.
Serious?
sure these papers will get my friend past the checkpoints? Yep. This is private!
Absolutely. I paid for quality. A police sergeant even verified it for me. He said they were
What's wrong with him?
myself, but no dice, not our show.
Security Chief Collins. Security Chief Collins.
Do you think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere? Come here. Says they're still hauling up bodies.
It's got pretty hairy.
It's a smart move. They don't want to be caught in the dragnet.
The police response to the attack wouldn't have been so extreme if they were better organized. But that's their
The thing about the Russians is they never tell you might as well be ghosts.
Some people are bored by reconnaissance footage, which is why we love it.
It's impossible to read the codes. Open it. Better software
Keep digging.
Patience is the first thing
them a while. I've run DNA charts for all the outlets.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Shit, gotta go.
Jensen, I need to see you, now!
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry.
That blow you took to your systems. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things.
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
You've been checked out then? The problem with your orgs is gone.
Not yet. Thought I should check in with you first, see if there was something I can do here.
I appreciate the spirit, but your top priority when we're done here is getting your system up and running. God knows with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you called me in. Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
The boss is giving you trouble?
What? Oh, that. No, the trouble's state police. They're pushing us out of the Rosika investigation. I want you over there to make sure that doesn't happen.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. McCready's handling it.
With all due respect, we were blindsided in Dubai, and those mercs put up one hell of a firefight. I'd like to know who they were.
They were augmented, Jensen. Chances are this will lead right back home.
To the train station attack?
Maybe. It's possible. But we won't know for sure if we don't investigate both. Mac's a solid agent. I'm confident he'll dig up something on the gold masks. And once we get Singh reinserted with the Jinn, he might be able to use their network to find out even more, as long as his cover wasn't blown. Regardless, I want you looking into Rosika before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
Yes, sir. You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained, because he hasn't checked in since.
They can't lock us out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services runs state police now. He's come up with a loophole, claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown? He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just want us in there so we can find out.
Chang said you've got him cleaning up Intellicam footage that was captured during the bombing. Maybe it can tell us something.
Maybe. But between you and me, Chang's become a little more unglued since Ruzicka. Not sure we can wait for him to get his shit together.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into action.
I don't need a shrink.
Maybe not. But you do need to get your system sorted, so go take care of that. And let me know when it's done.
And then, how do I get to Ruzicka? The metro stop's been closed.
I'll work on getting you a ride. Just don't take too long, Jensen. We need to get ahead of this.
Copy that.
We're doing extra communication. Patient scanning for anything. In China. Our people there are taking down a human trafficking operation.
Not the harvesters again.
No.
Right here. There's some kind of crisis.
No, that's
Terrible.
Alex, did we get anything from the whisper chip?
We got something, but Jane has provided the wrong algorithm for the frequencies, so they aren't getting deciphered correctly.
Can you fix it?
I'm a pilot, not a programmer. I can do it, but it's gonna take some time.
I should have stayed in bed.
Ridiculous. Get my qualifications for ignorance.
I gave the police a list of all the rentals in my building and I suspect of being authentic. What did you do? That for? I'm protecting the real people.
Oh, yo. You interested in some merchandise?
An elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is...
Come on. You have credits? Usually you people with the robot arms and legs have no credits.
Well, you got a real way with people. What's on the menu?
Menu? No, not food. Guns and things. You want? I have no time for this. You look. Why you're not buying?
Not interested right now.
Go. Go. Waste my time.
Where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation.
Hey,
Opponents
are you interested in clean guns for a good price?
and many of the protests have
You
turned
want the
violent.
guy standing over by the laptop.
Violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap.
Come on in. Weapons for sale. The way I hear it, all those wires and shit messes up their libido. They start to crave it, man. Huh?
Feels like everyone is paranoid.
Access granted.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. Group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
Not sure. Good news is I got an exact location.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
But the captain is not a real... Shit the mood since meeting them. Commissioner.
Wait.
Don't do anything suspicious.
Problems already.
Just make it through this shift.
I can help you with something, yes?
I'm looking for Laborio.
It is me. You have come for the magic?
I'm hoping you can help me make sense of something. A strange encounter I had. A man hiding behind a screen in the sewers, surrounded by followers of some kind. His name is Richard. You used to be partners.
Richard is alive. You found him?
I'm not sure what I found, but I know I didn't like it. Richard had a way of depriving me. Things I wanted to say and do, but I couldn't.
I am so happy he is alive. Richard and I was sure that I should have known. Richard always said, the show must go on.
There was nothing entertaining about this. What is he doing down there? How is he doing it?
I have not seen Richard in many years. We developed a show together, The Evolution of Stage Hypnosis Intensified Through Technology. Adapted versions of the Casey and DDE designs.
A social augmentation?
In conjunction with modern hypnotic techniques, something much more powerful than mere persuasion. The communal construction of an alternate reality. For 3 hours on a Friday night, we guided people into brave new worlds.
These worlds you and Richard created through hypnosis, what were they exactly?
They were whatever people wanted, created together with the audience. Every night was different. After the incident, we were made to stop, treated as criminals. It was not right. People paid for their tickets and embarked on imaginative explorations. We did not hurt anyone. We would never hurt anyone.
I'm not sure that's still true for Richard. His audience now, I'm worried they may be trapped. Is that something he could be capable of? Creating a world and keeping people there indefinitely?
It depends on the personality. If someone is susceptible to the message, and if Richard keeps repeating it, it is conceivable.
Why do you think Richard is doing this? What's his endgame in trying to hypnotize people in a sewer?
I cannot say for sure, but after the incident, after the way things began to change, Richard said he was going to find a better place. I did not hear from him again. The loss of so many people that we knew, I believe it broke him.
He didn't seem very broken to me. More like a guru of some kind, with way too much control of the people in that room.
No, Richard is not capable of hurting anyone. At least, he was not before. He was an idealist, the kind of man who... The worlds we created together on stage, they were more beautiful than the reality.
The technology Richard is using to do all this, how does it work?
Binaural beats. Richard bounces his source transmission through a series of emitters that use targeted neural oscillation to stimulate specific areas of the basal ganglia.
Right. Let's assume I'm not familiar with that particular ganglia.
Richard is using a system of emitters that can intensify and adjust his frequency, his message, his intent. Imagine it. He can make the very soul of a transmission pierce into the brainwaves of his target audience.
I don't need to imagine it. I already know it's terrifying. Tell me how to stop Richard.
Richard is conveying a vision of himself, of themselves, of an alternate community they are building together. If it is Richard's goal to keep the people there, the only way to free them is to make them see through it.
Well, how do I do that? Last time I talked to him didn't go so well.
The signal he is transmitting, its effect is limited to a specific radius, to the room where the audience is, where the emitters are installed. Wherever Richard is must be outside of that room.
So if I get to him, I'll be able to say or do whatever I want?
Yes, but promise you won't hurt him, please.
I'm not promising anything. Something tells me if I do get in there, he's not going to be content to just talk.
There may be a better way. The emitters, they are somewhere in the room, yes? Okay then, so wait. You wait. Just wait 1 second, please. Wait for it. Wait for it. Where are you? Come to me. Shh. Wait. Okay. I think I have what I'm looking for. I think I have found what you need. Ta-da! They are scrambling devices, our failsafe whenever things got ugly. Attach them to the emitters and it closes the ability to amplify. Good night. Show's over. Your gods are but men again.
And that'll be enough to make the people in the room see through him?
I hope. If they have been exposed for a very long time, you need to help them to see. But please be kind to Richard. I don't know what he has become, but I know what he was. A decent man once, who who simply believed that the world should be better.
We all believe that. But there are better and worse ways of going about it.
Ten hajzl leze do řití a dostane povýšení.
You should speak with your father.
You know exactly what you need to do. There is nothing for you there.
Nice time for a walk.
Papers?
Oh? Yes, of course. Here.
What today?
There's going to be a candlelight vigil next Monday in front of the former room.
Really? Sounds like some crazy pseudo-religion.
Whatever. Looks like a metro pass. You trying to be funny?
There is no such thing as free will. We are programmed from birth. Heredity, culture, background. We think we make choices, but even they are programmed.
I used to have dreams.
Ale vysmáhni odsáď.
I'm telling you. I hear whispers in the wall. Quack, typing, computer, don't you hear it? I don't.
Go away.
I heard a bunch of runaways live down in the sewers.
This area is clear.
Už si sloužil k golemu? Já jsem tady
You'd think the music shop would have it.
What's wrong with him?
I've lived in Prague my whole life. Never seen it.
If you're hoping to buy something from me, you're out of luck.
Oh, this is interesting.
watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you. In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed. When augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit, butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been sent with flashbacks to the Og incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people.
Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank.
Why do they always pick me? Go away.
Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate hardware.
Then segue into earthquakes and clones, follow up on Dubai, and finish.
Don't shoot!
Shit.
We're journalists!
Who invited the agent type?
Who are you? What do you want? Why are you here? You here because of the Dubai story? The article about the moon base? The clones on the moon base? Who sent you?
I'm here for Sam's dad. You in charge?
I take charge, but I'm not in charge, man. No one owns or dictates the truth. Freedom of information is a collective right, and a collective responsibility. That said, you gonna break someone's nose? You break my nose.
All right, we can start with that if you want.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! We don't have to start with that, do we?
How about we skip being courageous and move on to why I'm here?
Hey, I'm not the one of the problem here, man. So you say whatever you came to say. I'm listening. It's what I do. Close my eyes and listen to the whispers in the dark.
What do you know about Praha Dovos?
That little import company? I know there's more than boxes in the basement. We've seen agent types come in and out. The place is a curtain. The first in a series of many. Pull them all back and you'll find... them. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's a dead end.
Right. Guys like you always come down here because of dead ends.
Fine. Then what if it's something other people are already looking into? If someone like you makes too much noise, that may compromise any chance they have of uncovering something bigger. Do you understand?
I'm supposed to believe we're colleagues now? You men in black types, you walk into Pike's newsroom, tell them to be hush-hush about something, and they do it. But that's not how it works here. One day, you will all be exposed. If not by me, then someone just like me. Samizdat isn't one voice. K isn't one man.
What did you mean when you said K wasn't one man?
K is an ideal, the intangible leader of tangible resistance. You can kill me, but then little K would become K. Kill little K and Bones over there becomes K. There's always a K.
And what if you kill Bones?
You can't kill Bones, man. Bones isn't real. I think he was one of them. He was supposed to be a prince of Belgium, man, but then he broke his condition. We found him inside this fucking cult, all confused, so we reprogrammed him with the truth.
Right. Suppose I needed to make a deal with Samizdat. There's no one person I can talk to?
Depends on the deal. I mean, there's always going to be an editor. Editor makes the final call on all published material. That would be me.
So you could ensure that something doesn't get talked about?
Depends on the deal.
What exactly do you do down here?
Samizdat is a media uprising. While Picus panders to corporate tyranny and government bullshit, we pump out the truth. We uncover it, we write it, we publish it. We get our noses broke for it.
So you print pamphlets?
Well, we do a lot more than that. We got ways of getting into Picus media network. That's how we disseminate information.
Information you get by hacking into places you shouldn't.
The truth is buried. If digging it up means skirting a few rules, so be it.
I need you to stop looking into Brahadovos, but not for the reason you assume.
Relax, I get it. You don't think I do, but I do. You got to appease your military industrial masters. We've all been there, man.
I'm not who you think I am. Kinds of people who manipulate the news, who cover things up. You don't need to convince me that's who the enemy is.
The enemy is anyone who conceals the truth. And that's exactly what you're asking me to do. To pretend like that little import company isn't hiding something.
I'm asking you to see a difference between conspiracy and discretion. Between people who hide information in order to push their own agendas and those who need to stay off the radar in order to do their jobs. You, of all people, should understand.
Okay, look. You seem like a reasonable guy, huh? Hell, I've usually been punched by now. I find this refreshing. Here's the deal. We promise to forget all about Brahadovos and stay out of your way as long as you give us something better.
What do you suggest?
The only thing I hate more than secret organizations are toothless media conglomerates who don't hold anyone accountable, who spit lie after lie after lie. So I propose a trade. There are places my people can't get into. You get into one of those places and find me some dirt on the real enemy here. Picus Media. Do that, and I'll cut whatever you want me to cut. Who knows? Maybe you'll even learn something.
Alright, what do you want to know about Picus?
I want skeletons! The kind that companies like Picus come all the way to Prague just to bury. Corporate archiving.
Corporate archiving, huh? You asking me to break into a bank?
I'm not talking vaults here. Ashani Talva, the Palisade CEO, she leverages her clients, keeps information about them close at hand. She's got something on Picus, I know it. I just can't get to it, but I bet you could. You poke into her office, find something that proves how nasty Picus is, how much they love to piss on the truth, and I promise you this, I'll misplace any file you want.
I'll look into it. In the meantime, don't publish anything until I get back.
Don't worry. Oh, and while you're there, feel free to snoop around. Who knows what else you might learn.
We'll see.
What you get, and no threats from any bully.
I don't care what level of masonry is achieved. It's going to put me around.
Think of us as counterculture patriots. Our mission? To inform people. To offer an alternative to Picus.
I finally got through to my contact in the trade office. Fuck off.
Keep trying, folks. Keep giving them help.
This is a lesson, sir.
I still think we should lead with Moonbase.
That's all.
No trespassing.
Your permit.
Hold it, Clank. Let me see your permit, and be quick about it.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, officer.
What's the matter, eh? I'm holding you up from some important, This is a BH-847.
Is that what it is? Sounds impressive.
Are you going to be a problem? Eyes to yourself. You are cleared through this checkpoint. Go about your business.
I hate watching wars, famine, murder.
Tak tohle byla velká chyba. Jet ve voze, kam augové nesměj? To by vás mohlo přijít draho. Ukažte mi doklady.
Wrong train car. Right. They're all going to the same place, aren't they?
Na stejný místo? No jasně, že jedou na stejný místo. Je to stejný vlak, vy idioté. Tady. Údaje souhlasej, ale už to příště nedělejte.
Never not like that. Lucky to have this fine to run. Might be wasted.
Visnik could use some help.
Pied Piper is a rat.
Good people don't go upstairs.
Snooping is a symptom of the troubled soul.
Pavel, look at me, Pavel. The skeptic. All he sees is sewers and bums drawn to a face on TV. He doesn't see the world we've created, and until he does, I don't think he should say anything.
Upstairs is eternity.
Get away from there!
Good people don't disturb Rick.
Good people don't ask why. Good people don't ask
The ladders are there together.
Good people don't go upstairs.
You don't belong here. You need to leave.
Upstairs, the world of death and calamity.
Do not disturb Richard.
Upstairs is eternal dark.
Get away from there!
ladders are there to tempt us. Snooping is a symptom of the troubled soul.
You don't belong here. You need to leave. I may not be able to keep you from snooping around, but I can. The storm has passed. It's over. Close your eyes. Open. And feel free of the violence.
Don't go upstairs.
That other place, the place we were never really part of, it belongs to them. It's always belonged to them. In their world, we are the humiliated, the scavengers, the oppressed. But here we can be so much more. Get away from there!
Good people don't disturb rich.
Snooping is a symptom of the troubled soul.
Get away from there! This is what happens when the outside world tries to cripple you. The storm has passed. It's over now. Close your eyes. Open. And feel free of the violence. I need you to stop and to ask yourself, what am I contributing to the experience? You know who you are. You know what I'm talking about. I see what you see when you close your eyes.
The lad
Welcome
is
to the
dead.
next stage of our journey. Brace yourselves, close your inner eyes. We are moving beyond our baser impulses, beyond violence, beyond fear, beyond question. You don't belong here. You need to leave. It's a capital G garden, Martha. An ideal for all of us to live up to. You have dressed it, and you will keep it forever. Discard the darkness. Suppress your sinister thoughts. Suppress the memories of what happened to you, to those you loved. Embrace our new life together. Embrace the sound of my voice. Pavel, look at me, Pavel. Don't be scared. I need you to know that you're not alone. I need you to know... What do you think you're doing? What is it you have there?
Good people don't disturb rich. Good people don't disturb rich.
Richard must be left in peace.
Do not seek clarity. Only peace. Upstairs is the world of death and clarity.
Explore, like us.
Get away from there! What are you up to? Get away from there! What are you up to?
Good people don't go upstairs.
The skeptic. He continues to cloud the room with questions, with doubts. He contributes nothing. He may say nothing.
I'm gonna say a few things whether you want me to or not. We got a lot to talk about, Richard. Now that we can finally talk.
Why have you... What is it that offends you so much about our attempt to construct something better?
You mean your attempt to control people? Amplifying your hypnotic techniques with some kind of social enhancer? Keeping people from talking back, from questioning you?
I don't think you understand. Please. These people want to be here. We need each other.
How ugly must the world have looked to you, to go to these lengths? To actually believe that this was some kind of alternative?
We chose to start over. To escape what society had become. What it was turning us into. You may not understand, but they do.
No, I understand. You sought out people who were vulnerable. People like you, who had reasons to run away.
Who do you think they are? There are no missing persons reports. I didn't rip them from warm meals and bamboo linen. For those who wander the sewers at night in search of answers and alternatives, this is as good as it gets. No more hiding, no more running away, no more feeling abandoned. They need me. They need somewhere to feel welcome.
And the ones you don't welcome? Those who try to question or resist, like Visnik, like me? You have no problem rejecting them, threatening them, installing gun turrets to ensure they can never pull back the curtain.
The guns exist only to protect the ideal. Even the most peaceful communities must be prepared to defend themselves.
This isn't a community. It's a magic trick. You've been hypnotizing people, selling them on some fantasy of what you wish the world was like.
He tricked us? I don't understand.
None of it meant anything.
Please, don't leave. He can undermine me all he wants, but he can't change what it's like up there. The decommissioning, the segregation. They will round you up and catalog you. They will do worse.
Those shitty realities you keep trying to save people from, those are things each one of us has a right to face head on, guided by our own instincts and impulses. You can stay down here and pretend away the injustice all you want, but you don't get to pretend them away for others.
Please, don't go.
He preyed on us.
It's too late, Richard. There's no one left.
I don't understand. How could we be so foolish?
It seems foolish. We had no choice. Everything you said, the way you said it, had no choice.
Why us?
He snuck into our minds and fed us some vision of himself. Of ourselves.
All my life I have.
I remember feeling that I feel humiliated.
I still hear the echoes of his voice.
I remember feeling that nothing outside of these walls was real.
I believe in what we were trying to do.
They were safer here with me
Than out there with men like you.
They were safer here with me
Than out there with men like you. I believe in what we were trying to do.
Richard can no longer persuade anyone of anything. The others are free of him now, just like you are.
I'm not a model of separation. I questioned him, and then I'm not one of them anymore. But I'm not one of them.
You were right to question him. The fact that you were able to at all when others couldn't says a lot about your strength of character.
I became I again. Temporary signal failure led them to perceive me as a threat. I started thinking differently. I realized how there's two eyes in Wisnik. That's when I figured it all out.
It's a good thing you did. God knows how far this might have gone if Richard had been left unchecked. How many others might have come and been persuaded to stay.
We came to him because we didn't fit the so social schematic, hounded by laws, hated by revolutions. He offered a way out, but there is no way out. Exile from exile is exile.
You're out now, Wisnik. There should be nothing more drawing you to this place, to him. You can go anywhere you want. You can do anything you want.
I am alone. I am alone.
I like it down here. If you don't, then you can just fuck off. Nice.
So fucking cool.
Nice time for a walk.
What does hypothermia feel like?
Wonderful.
Zasranej auk ve vagonu pro naturály. Chcete snad vyvolat paniku? Ukažte mi papíry. Dělejte, nebo vás seberu.
I don't have time to waste with this. Make it fast.
Vemte si je a vypadněte. Až příště pojedete metrem, použijte vagon pro augy. Máme svých problémů dost i bez takových potížistů, jako jste vy.
Are you telling me you don't think they should all be